Yo, 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 what's up, Dougal? What's up, Penguin? Welcome to Late Nite-tober. We're here. I recently had to get a new internet router from Xfinity, so hopefully our weird internet problems are gonna be a little better than normal. How's it going? Got a sign earlier. I thought there might be Late Nite-tober at exactly 10 o'clock. My TV started playing Spooks. Oh, that's epic. How are we doing? New internet. Also, yeah, I've been having the most October week ever. We got pumpkins. Oh, Lucy, you told me about Bella Farms, the pumpkin patch. And I was like, oh yeah, I always go to the same pumpkin patch every year. Let me put that on my list. And I entered it in, and we went, and then I realized it's the one that I always go to. But then it was nice. It ended up being a lot of fun. I love that place. But I guess I just didn't realize that's what the name of the farm was. But yeah, Corey and I went there. It's awesome. Yeah, I've always gone there. I haven't done the corn maze in a long time, which we didn't end up doing. We just got pumpkins, and I got some corn, which I cooked up tonight. That was really good. But yeah, I love that one. I used to go there as a kid. You can go to the haunted corn maze. Very fun. And we carved it up. But yeah, sorry I haven't been doing as many late nights this month as I usually would do. Corey and I have been watching a lot of scary movies for Halloween. And she also just got sick, so I've been helping her out. But here we are. Yes, I wanted to get some apple cider. I thought they had apple cider donuts at Trader Joe's still, but I think they already phased them out. I went there tonight and they didn't have any. I should have got some at the farm. You hate us and like Corey more. Yeah, that's true, but only a little bit more. Married to the late night? Yes, but it's, like I've said before, we'll probably extend Late Nite-tober into November, maybe even December. We love it. I was gonna try to play a couple frog games on Steam tonight, but I'm like locked out of my Steam. I don't remember what my password is, and I kept failing the CAPTCHA. Like, it seems like they made the CAPTCHAs way harder now. And I guess I'm a robot because I could not pass the CAPTCHA. I tried like 5 times. Yeah, maybe I am a robot. It's like a weird one where you have to keep clicking. Like you click, it'll say like click all the photos that are like of a motorcycle, and you click one, but then it like reloads new photos, and you have to, and they're all like have a weird grain on them where you can't really tell, and it's so small. You have to keep clicking in them until there's no more motorcycles in any of the pictures, and I just keep failing it. So I don't know. I guess I'm not gonna ever play Steam again. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll try tomorrow. But yeah, maybe this is how I find out that I'm a robot and I just didn't know. Maybe I was just a convincing robot. The squiggly letters? I don't remember that. Frigga. We got Penguin. Oh yeah, Frigga is our new penguin villager. Elio, what's up again? Yes, I missed the late night gang. It's good that people are here. I don't know if Spooky is sleeping. Hopefully we can get the whole gang in here. I went to Hawaiian barbecue place today for the first time and I discovered that food is good. Hawaiian barbecue is the best. Have you ever had Spam Musubi? What did you get? Yeah, I'm also curious. I'm thinking I'm having a problem with servers that just have numbers in them. Are you talking about the Minecraft server? You might have to be on a certain version. Yeah, I think it's 1.20.1 or something. I forget. Might just be loading. You have to load the right installation. It is kind of tricky. Let me look. Did you guys see the Mr. Poop news in the Frogville chat tonight? Or that was pretty crazy. Yeah, I guess I didn't put what version we're in. I think it's 1.20.1. What is it? It's like a long video of like a dirt background, and it has like a heartbeat getting louder and louder in it. Yes, I got you, Google. But yeah, we'll have to get you back in there. You like to have the whole chat. Yeah, very spooky. It seems like Mr. Poop is very soon going to be alive again, which is going to be crazy. We'll see though. He might not be the same. All right, let's hop in Berland in the Frogville chat. He posted a video. Oh yeah, where did you go? Pre-veggie. Oh, chicken katsu. Interesting. I saw like a Hitman game on PS2 that I didn't end up buying. But I'm like wondering if I should have got it. I never have played the old Hitman games. It could make a interesting late night. But I don't know. It was like Hitman something with a C. I forget. I'm yet to eat dinner. Ooh, it's late. I made some pickle brined chicken that I roasted in the oven with some corn on the cob, which is one of my favorite foods, and some carrots. And I had some a leftover waffle I heated up with it. That was pretty good. With some hot sauce. We could probably throw this away. Haven't had dinner yet. I live in New Zealand. New Zealand is sick. I want to go there one day. Spooky, let's go. Welcome. Now we got like the whole gang here pretty much. I like that. Quesadilla. I haven't had a good quesadilla in a while. Yeah, we're all talking about what we ate for dinner. I also got Trader Joe's has gluten-free because Corey can't have gluten. So we got gluten-free coffee cake muffins. Those are good. What's up with these presents? Okay. I'm guessing these are all just bones. Y'all get bones? Alright. Let's see. Lou with the quesadillas. Reminded me I should soak some beans. I haven't done that in a while. I should make some beans. I also want to make a chili and cornbread soon. Do you guys have like favorite fall time foods that you like to eat? Every month I try to write like a few things I want to eat that month. So I put like chili, cornbread, apple cider, and then we just make our way through them. Pumpkin bread's good. You never had a quesadilla, Dougal? That's exciting. Ooh. Ooh, I need to get an axe. I forgot about axes. Yeah, let's cop. Perfect for Halloween. Okay. Now we can chop some trees. That's pretty cool. We could shovel up the stumps. That's huge for us. Okay. What is this? Candy? Halloween candy? I guess I could give the candy to people. Ooh, the star shirt is sick. Yo. It's like the luxury beverage sweater. I didn't even look at the price. Okay, that's not bad. We need the star shirt. Yes, that's sick. Look at us. Let's see. Everything fall themed I can, true. Actually making me think I could totally make chili with what I have right now. Ooh. It looks a bit different than what I had. I see. Chili cornbread. It used to be a tradition in my family to make the hot dogs wrapped in croissant. Ooh, that's so good. Yeah, I definitely have done that. But they don't have gluten-free croissants, so we don't do that a lot around here. But I kind of do fake ways of doing it. I found like, sometimes I'll do it with like a pizza dough or something. Okay, now we got the fit. The grass looks pretty cool right now. It's like purple. Alright, we should go to the museum. But yeah, I'm thinking we'll just do our main normal things in Animal Crossing, and then we'll maybe look for either a VHS to watch together, or we'll pop in a weird game that we haven't really played. That could be fun. We could do a little game roulette. But I also like the VHS grind. So many fossils. Alright. I'm curious what will happen if there's like a Halloween event on this game. There's got to be, right? We got to do a late night Halloween late night, that is. Ooh, I got to get that. Where is he? Did he despawn in the water? That little joker. But yeah, what's everyone been up to this week? Has anyone done any fun fall stuff yet this year? Jumping any leaves or anything? I wish you could do multiple. Okay. I guess it makes sense though, because they want you to learn about it. Dinosaur track. Okay, so I can sell the ones that they already have. That's cool. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely been an in-bed week for us as well. But it's good every now and then. I kind of started to get a little bit sick for a couple days. I hope that it was just a false alarm and it doesn't get worse. Triceratops. Haven't been feeling good this week, so not much fun stuff. My neighbor went to the store, poked some meat packages. Nice. I hope we get to sleep soon tonight. Yeah. So I have two of these. These I can sell, I think. they had more like furniture stuff here. I guess this is pretty cool. Can we store clothes in this? I don't know. If it's just for show, I don't really want it. But it is cool. Look at these. Oh, pear dresser. Maybe all the dressers you can. Dresser or kitty dresser? Yeah, the hat is sick with the star. Can't tell. I like that the pear is kind of compact. And it's a little cheaper. Why not? Let's copy it. Let's pop it in the house. Maybe we'll catch a couple fish. Do our usuals. Let's see if I can store anything. Ah! There's bugs! I don't remember this. It's a plant? So dresser's just for show. Might be. Oh! Oh, I can. Nice. Let's see if I can fit all of my clothes in there. New little character based on the St. Molly kid. Ooh. Yes, please send. I don't know if I'm saving all of these. But I mean, it's good to have fits. I can only fit 3 things in there? Sheesh. Okay. House tour. Yeah, our house is looking a little sad right now. Because we got bugs and we need some more furniture. But yeah, this is our new house. It's kind of looking crazy right now. We have a science table, boombox, these funny guys. I do like this new this pear dresser I got. Although I wish I could fit stuff in it more. We got bugs. Yeah, it was just the park bench and concrete. Yeah, there's not much design to it. Oops. We really need a bed, but it is funny that we have a park bench instead. Goodness. Oh, I think that's a bonsai. Is it? What is it? I didn't read. Alright, let's put some of these things back on the ground. I don't have space for all this stuff. wonder how much money we get for wood. Is there crafting in this one? I don't remember. We could chop some trees. Let's do a little cleaning up. Let's see, let's chop this. Do you not get wood? Can't see. Oh. Do you not get wood for trees? Huh. Interesting. Let's dig up some stumps though. Deforestation stream? Well, I thought you got wood for it. I mean, I guess we don't need to do it if we don't even get anything for it. We could plant more trees. I just got the axe. I wanted to try it out. They are kind of like, some of these trees are too close to each other. Deforestation. No, we're not gonna clear cut. Where is everyone? The villagers are not out. Let's see. Here, we can sell these. Let's catch a bug. Caves is meowing. Caves! Oh my god. Prince almost forgot about us? Lobo, huh? Alright, let's go talk to Lobo. Let's go get the camera back for Prince. Caves is crazy. If I don't hide Caves' toys at night, she'll just meow until I come and look at what she found. Every night. She's crazy. She's like, look, I caught this for you. Yeah, the St. Molly kid is not anyone that we know. But the luxury beverage kid is my nephew. The St. Molly kid is just like a cool picture that we found. Okay, I think Lobo lives over here somewhere. What is this? Game Boy Advance? Lobo live? No. The only childhood picture of mine that is on the album is the Beagles. The first Beagles album. I'm the kid in the Zorro outfit. Where the heck is Lobo? This is Pearl's house, right? What's up, Pearl? Friega's house and get the watch. Okay. Yes. Yeah, let's check it out. Did you put in art? Ooh, that's cool. That's epic. That's very sick. Yeah, the cape and the hood is epic. Nice. Pickle tacos? Yeah, it is the pickle taco kid. Well, the luxury beverage one is. Oh no. Somebody call Mario for the toilet. Okay, I cannot find Lobo. I guess I could look at the map. Okay, Lobo is... Oh, it's up top. Okay. Sarah! What's up? Sampling tests, love to hear it. How's it going? What's up, what's up, what's up? Been working on a lot of stuff. Probably sampling some music stuff, huh? Where's that dog? This is Lobo's. Here he is. Random songs, see if I can sample them. Nice. Blood samples. Okay, now we gotta go talk to the dog, I think? Or is it you? No, it's Friga. Okay. I'm gonna go talk to Iggy now. Okay, so Iggy... Man, we're going all over town for these guys. Please. Sorry, can't talk. Forget who... Oh, here we go. Here's Iggy. Iggy is pretty good. It would be kind of funny to play the Frogger game again, I was thinking. Wait, what did he say? Prince? I'm kind of lost all of a sudden. Too many friends to keep track of. There we go, okay. Dang it, who do we have to talk to now? We're trying to get something for Pearl, right? What's up, Michael? Rapid vinyl is amazing. Love the designs and vinyl cover. Thank you. Woo! I love that. Yeah, I ordered the Joseph's Deli vinyl as a test from the Bandcamp. Just to see like when it arrived and stuff, and just to check it out. I have like test pressings, and I probably could get a free copy if I wanted, but you know, what the heck. And it looks pretty good. I like how the lyric sheet insert turned out. It's pretty cool. And I like how the splatter and the label on the vinyl looks too. It's pretty cool. Oh gosh. Iggy? What's wrong, Iggy? Why is everyone angry? Oh my gosh. Hey, you're allowed to give it away. That's cool too. Just don't throw it away. Rolled? Is Rolled new? We got a new penguin. We got 2 penguins on the island? That's sick. Yo, hell yeah, thank you. Yeah, it is cool to have like a physical item you can like display, like large version too, and it does help. I love that. Yeah, we have some new songs we've been working on that hopefully we'll release. We want to release like a single soon, just to show that we have like more music coming out. Don't go in the water. Sheesh. Okay, I kind of forget what we were supposed to get for Pearl. CDs are epic and cheaper, that's true. But not as many people buy CDs yet. I know they're gonna make a comeback though. They're making a comeback. I don't know, maybe they do buy them. But no one really bought the all good CDs. Yeah, CDs are epic. Yeah, maybe it depends. I really like the design of the all good CD though. Trying to find Pearl. You'd think I would know this island a little better. Oh, here we go. I did ask Prince. I didn't forget. Oh my gosh. We talked to Prince and he was like going crazy. I think something got messed up with the jobs. They overlapped. Prince! CDs are sick. And I like that you can play them in the car, and you can make mixed CDs. Mixed CDs are underrated as well. Okay, where's that dang frog? There we go. Now we can go back to Pearl. And once we get this all sorted, maybe we'll watch a VHS or we'll swap games. Could be fun. Should probably mail out our fossils too. These dang bugs. Yeah, cassettes are cool too. What do you mean that cassettes are versatile? Or versatile? Like you can play them at different speeds and stuff? Yeah, cassettes are cool. But they play in mono is the only thing. But I guess vinyl does too. I've been buying digital albums from people I like but don't sell CDs on Bandcamp and then burning them. That's fun. Oh, custom jewel cases is awesome. And you can play them bass. Some CD players, you can bass boost them, which is pretty fun. Do you guys ever have like, or I guess like the old iPods had bass boosts or like crazy EQ settings? Do you ever guys do that? I do have a CD player that I bought. I haven't used it yet. I want to get some old iPod headphones. Funny enough, but I should get some big chunky ones. Or you could put it on an old boombox. It's fun. Yeah, CDs are cool. I've been messing with this art style for a future Fox Academy thing that's like engraving into certain things, and I was experimenting like engraving onto CDs a bunch. That was fun. And it looks pretty cool. Perfect painting. We got art. Let's go hang some art. Ooh yeah, it's awesome to see the CD spin. That is the best part. See it slow down and speed up. Yep. Yeah, cassettes are cool though. If you get like a cool tape player where you're able to open up the like lid so that you can access the tape while it's playing, you can wiggle the tape and it'll kind of warble it. And that's pretty fun to do. Or you can play it at, a lot of them have like different tape speeds you can listen to it to. My favorite vinyl player, actually it plays everything like a little fast, but I think it actually makes everything sound better that way. Like I was listening to test presses on it and I was like, dang, this sounds like better, not just because it's vinyl, but it sounds better than the original masters. And I compared it and it was like a little faster and like higher pitched. That sounded really cool. Sound real good. Okay, let's see what this art is all about. Older CDs you can take out and still play the game? What? When I got the Rabbit vinyl, I found out the lyrics for Snow were delicate like lamb for some reason. I thought it was Tell a Killer Clown. Yeah, I guess that fits. Clown school. Yeah, some of my favorite lyrics were like a misheard lyric that I then use for something. Like I'll hear a lyric from my favorite song and then I'll realize it was not the correct lyric, but it's like more interesting maybe than the actual lyric. And then I'll use it for something. What is this art? Hold up. I want to see what this art looks like. Okay, what is that? I cannot tell what this is. It kind of looks like bowls of apples or something. Fun mystery. Yeah. I think it's cool to not have, like, to not always know all the lyrics, but it is nice. Sometimes it can add more context and meaning, but it's like, it's kind of cool to not know them sometimes. I'm like working on, I'm like changing how my old music, like Oh Hello and a lot of old music is distributed. So I'm like re-uploading it to streaming services because I did it so long ago. And now I'm like adding the lyrics. And it's been really funny, like, reading my old lyrics back from when I was, like, 17 or whatever. And there is some cringe stuff in there, but there's some good stuff, too. I was actually, like, some of them I never wrote the lyrics down, so I was having to listen to my old music again. And there's some pretty good music stuff back. I'm going to add a couple that were only on Bandcamp, too. Like, I'm going to add the 10 album to streaming. And yeah. And there's, like, another Oh Hello album I'm going to add. That was just on Bandcamp. But I got it all sent. Hopefully it'll all like get moved over okay. But yeah, I'm excited to... I want to like release a lot of new solo music I've been working on. But we also got new Fox Academy stuff on the way. A lot of extra music coming out. It's going to be a fun time. Okay. Let's mail these fossils out. Let's write a couple letters. It's making season. Yeah, I've been like, I had a kind of a crazy, maybe not crazy for most people, but I had a pretty busy summer. And I've been having fun just kind of like sitting at home. Sometimes being lazy, sometimes just like watching stuff again, trying to get inspired, trying to get back into making stuff every day again. I've been like kind of on and off having a little bit of a cold, so it's been hard to like sing, do vocals on stuff, but been fun to like get creative again, and you know, just get stuff out again. It's fun. It's a beautiful time of year. Unclog the toilet or go to sleep. Do you have multiple bathrooms, Elio? That could be a factor. If it's the only bathroom, you might have to just unclog it now. But if there's two, you know, you could wait. Not another I can use. Yeah, that's tricky. Sorry, that's a tricky situation. Sink? Yeah. Who's back? Brother bought milkshake and fries. Where from? Burgerville? You got a good bro. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Alright, let's sell a bug and some paper, and then we'll maybe pop another game in. Maybe Frogger. What's the seasonal burger at Burgerville? Haven't been to Burgerville in a minute, actually. Say cheeseburger. Cheeseburger? Chick-fil-A. He bought the new Mario game over in Clackamas and got me treats. Nice. Mario Wonder. Oktoberfest. Ah, something good and greasy. Yeah, right. 200 bells for this bug, that's it? Tom Nook just wants me to suffer. Milkshakes rock. Burgerville has pretty good shakes. Yeah, Chick-fil-A shakes are actually really good. Trying to think who has my favorite milkshake. Sonic Rules. What's the closest Sonic? I think there's one in like by Washington Square. I don't know. We just got one in Portland. Yeah, there's one in Vancouver. What did we just get in Portland? I haven't had fast food in so long. Working at Wendy's of fast food makes me... Yeah, Corey, when she was in high school, worked in at the concessions stand at her school, and like a lot of food just reminds her of that like gross like fried smell of the oil in the air that kind of permeates everything. So I get that. I also had a friend who worked at like Subway, and he like couldn't stand the smell of the bread baking. Shake Shack, yes, yes. Can't really eat fast food, it makes me sick. Yeah, it kind of makes me sick too. But I do love a Burgerville meal. What else? Actually, I don't think I've had Shake Shack yet. Chick-fil-A is good. But yeah, it's kind of like you gotta choose your battles, you know? Just accept you're not gonna feel very good. Come on. Okay. Let's sell the locust and then we'll log off. Maybe we'll play that weird frog game. Yeah, the pain is part of the experience. That's true. It's the payment for not tipping. Is being ill. My whole body hurt for days. Yeah, that sounds probably worse than what I get, but also not great. Alright. Let's go to our house. And we'll save. It's been a nice sesh. We got this cool new star fit. Caught some bugs. We helped out some neighbors. We got a new axe, which we chopped some trees down. Not too many though. One time I tipped my Domino's deliverer $10, and I swear, only time I didn't get sick. Did you tip ahead of time? Is it like when you order online you can pick your tip? They're like, put the spit on the side on this one. Ada Oregon City DQ. Ooh, DQ. DQ is it's so sad because I feel like as a child I loved going to DQ. And I feel like it went downhill. I can't tell if it was just because I was a kid, but I feel like food used to be better at Dairy Queen. I used to love Dairy Queen. And they always had like a Dennis the Menace collab going on. I don't know if that's always been a thing. Like with the desserts. But I don't know. Obviously love the Blizzards. And we had like a drive-in kind of one. And it was a lot of fun. You could get like chicken tenders, fries, good stuff. Should have went to Mike's. I actually don't think I've ever been to Mike's. I always drive by and admire the logo. They have that one in Tigard too. There's a Mike's in Tigard, right? And then also Portland, I forget what part. Mike's Drive-In logo is pretty sick. And I think it wasn't Mike's Drive-In in like the Amina Caroline video? Childhood Dairy Queen closed down. Yeah. That is sad. Plain table, that's cool. Alright. Okay, chat, we might have to do a vote. Do you guys want to do another game, or do you want to try a VHS? I forget what VHS we watched last time. Was it an art one? Oh no, it was the canoeing. Yeah, it was the outrigger canoeing. That was fun. Oh, and then we did horses. Yeah, we did horses, that's right. Yeah, do you guys want to do VHS or a game? We still have the drawing, Bruce Blitz drawing. I have 2 different art videos with some cool design on it. One that is watercolor, Wonderful World of Watercolor, and then we have painting floral still life. And we got rock bass, and harmonica. Yeah, we could do a movie. Learn how to draw. Did Corey host a watercolor one? No. She should do her own one. That'd be cool. Art video is a cool logo. I agree. Art video, yeah, I'm gonna take that for something. The logo is really sick. And just the design, I like the little red border on it. A lot. Learn watercolor from Corey? That's sick. Oh, and each one came with like a little weird print in it. Like this one's like a palette thing. I don't know if it's involved in the video at all, but it's like a little mini like print piece of paper in it. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, the floral arrangement one came with this on in it, which is kind of cool. Like in the movie, it was free stuff. And it also has this warning sign on it, which is kind of cool with the star. I actually didn't read it yet. It's like, do not play on stream. Best Buy. Yeah, I love free treats. So what do you guys think? Should I do a vote, or do you guys just want to say in the chat what you guys want to watch? We got drawing, we got painting still lifes, and we got painting watercolor. We got more horses. We got learn how to do rock bass guitar or harmonica. They predicted Twitch streaming. Drawing. Yeah, the drawing could be really cool. I like the idea of the comic, like the kind of cartoons that this guy draws. Seems kind of funny. And his name is also funny. Bruce Blitz, which can't be his real name, right? Are we drawing mode? I don't know. I'm kind of down for drawing. Yeah, it does look kind of Garfield-y. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we pop this sucker in. If you can't draw, you can draw along later with the VOD. It's okay. Let's pop it in. We might have to rewind it. Oh, spoilers. You got some nice 80s tunes. Here, let me go to the bathroom real quick and then we'll get your drawing tablet and we'll learn how to draw together, alright, chat? This is gonna be sick. Is this the beginning? Let's see, is it gonna autoplay? I don't know. I don't think so. I really want to go to the restroom. I think we're good. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Come back, we'll learn how to draw. Did anybody hear me say ow? Okay, I was trying to get back to the stream in the dark, going down to the basement without having to turn any lights on, and I tripped over my shoes. It kind of hurt. But I'm back. I got some of the Halloween candy to eat. Don't tell Corey that I'm eating the Halloween candy. Don't die on stream. Yeah, that would be very awkward. I did slightly injure my arm and my foot, but not too bad. That would be very awkward, though. Okay, let's learn how to draw. Let's see if I can guess which button is the play button. There we go. Sketching, we're about to sketch. Yes. Let's go. Blitz time, baby. need a Blitz shirt. Bruce Blitz. 89, dang. This is pretty sick. The transitions are already cool. Okay. A beautiful dog. The least realistic fruit basket ever.
Hi, and welcome to Learn Basic Drawing. I'm Bruce Blitz, and I'd like to ask you something. Have you ever heard people say when it comes to drawing you have to be born with it? Well, don't believe it. I say that anyone with a positive attitude and a desire and a pencil and paper can learn to draw. Even if you're one of those people that say they can't draw a straight line. Here, take a look at this. Look at that. A straight line. Nothing to it. That's lesson number 1.
Owned.
But if you're anything like millions of other people, you probably already have little drawings and doodles all over the margins of your notebook, shopping lists, little scraps of paper while speaking on the telephone. And that's because drawing is fun, relaxing, and a great way to express yourself. Now in this tape, we're going to deal with the basics of drawing. And if you just take the little time required to understand these next few principles, I am absolutely positive that you will be on your way to learning to draw. So with that, let's get started. Okay, first let's discuss lines. When you begin a drawing, it's got to start somewhere, and this is it. Now, line is just that, however. It's one-dimensional.
Yeah, the hairstyle, I was trying not to be mean, but...
long, or make it wiggly.
It's like at the top of a pear.
Or jagged. Or make it curved. Or make it thick.
Yeah, he has got the droopy dog eyes.
Or thin. In other words, it has length and direction.
It looks
a line can be used in cartooning to make this fellow appear to have just heard a loud noise, or possibly his head is shaking. Or a line can be used to make the gentle flow of water appear to go around this post. Okay, let's move into shape. Now, shape is achieved
now that we master lines
taking that
already.
line for a walk around the page and meeting it again at the beginning. We've got shape. But there's still nothing to sink your teeth into yet. It's flat. It isn't solid. But form takes it into the third dimension, adds some depth to it.
Look at that.
See? You can even take this little guy here.
He's looking at the shape.
And show you that. He can actually put his hand behind it.
Behind it? That's pretty
That's
cool.
what gives your drawing the depth. Okay, now we move on to the next step, which is taking this shape and adding some tone to it. Now, tone is the overall color of the object. We'll put a nice, even tone in the whole thing.
The overall
Now, the next step, this is still pretty flat, I'd say, but the next step is what's going to add realism to your drawings, and that is the key. First, let's add our light source.
We're already doing shading.
Right in the center here, I'm going to put a big sun.
A big sun. The smallest object on the
He's going to be the light source for all our objects. Now that means that the sun is facing this side on this object. That means that this side would be black or dark brown in this case.
It's called VHS Video Tape. Learn Basic. Blitz Drawing by Bruce Blitz.
This shade here would be a little bit lighter than that because it's seeing some of the light. And the top, I'm not going to fool with it all because that's getting the most light. Now the next step would be a cast shadow. And a cast shadow comes from the side that is away from the light, this dark side here. And the cast shadow takes on the shape of the object itself.
That's a pretty dark shadow, huh?
Now let's go back and do the rest of these drawings. Now here's a circle that becomes a sphere when shaded. Now the light is coming from this side. Let's put some overall tone in it. The light's here. This side here would be darker. Now, unlike the cube, where flat planes are joining together and meeting, and the color changes are abrupt,
rare.
this is round, so therefore the color, or the shadowing, has to wrap around the object. Like that. Now let's not forget the cast shadow, which again comes out of the shaded side and takes on the shape of the object itself. How you doing so far? You with me on all this? That's good. Okay, let's move down to the cylinder.
Thank you,
In
Bruce.
the cylinder, the light's up here. So again, this side will be the darker one. Put some overall tone in it first. Make this side the darker one. Getting gradually lighter, because again, it's like the sphere, and unlike the cube where it's rounded, and it's going to take on the shape of the cylinder. Leave the top alone because that's getting the most light. Now let's put in some shading. I'm going to cast shadow.
Bro did not go to art school, but we love him.
All right, now the next is the cone. And let's make the cone sort of pinkish. Now the light is coming from this side, so this is going to be the light side, this is going to be the dark side. First some overall color. And now this side be a little darker. And it's like the other
I'm not
two here, where it's
judging
gonna
him.
wrap
I
around
love
the shape of the
Bruce.
cone. Getting gradually lighter. Cast shadow.
But the shadow is coming from the wrong direction, is all I'm saying. But it's cool.
Practice these four basic geometric shapes and shade them. The
Shade
cube,
them.
sphere, cylinder, and cone. And you'll find that by using a combination of these four basic shapes, you could draw any complex object. And that is the key.
Yes. Boombox.
All right, now let's use some of these simple basic shapes to create some larger, more complex, recognizable objects. Now, I like
He's
to start out by
crazy.
saying that it won't always be exactly like the cylinder, ball, or cube, or cone, but it'll be pretty close. For instance, we're about to draw a lampshade, and we're going to use a cylinder shape, but it won't be quite so straight up and down on the sides. I'll show you. We'll start with that cylinder.
Here we go.
And a sphere down here, and another cylinder here to connect it to. Another ball up there. Now let's flare the bottom part of that lamp out a bit, modifying the cylinder. Now let's go back in shadow.
He does have a little bit of the
And we get
Shears
another
twin
round
look
that
to him,
cylinder
doesn't he?
shape. Same thing here. Shadow. This side, because the light is coming from the upper right. And let's radiate that tone right in. Little cast shadow. And that's it. Shadow this a little bit. Put some detail in. All right, now I'd like to show you how I shadowed that. Moving up here, by laying my pencil on the side and giving a nice even stroke like that, I get an even tone, flat tone with it distributed evenly throughout the whole thing. But if I
What?
add a little more pressure to the point side, watch
Well,
what
that's
happens.
sad.
And it gets gradually lighter. So it's doing my shading for me. And it makes a nice shading effect. Also, I'd like you to start practicing some pencil strokes.
Where were they playing?
To loosen up with
I
line.
missed it. I
Like,
saw him with
do
Mac
some of
DeMarco
this.
a few years ago.
Get your whole wrist into it and get some free forms. Try this.
You could do it with a crayon.
Work this way. Go back and cross it. Just get loose.
Get loose, guys.
Also, you can try some straight up and down strokes. Lay them right next to each other. Get to know the pencil.
Get to know the pencil.
Okay.
You saw
now I'd like to show you
Wilco?
something you can use to gradate these tones better and blend your tones.
I thought you
This
weren't
is
gonna
called a
go.
paper stump, which is nothing more than rolled up paper, and it's
That's
available
so
in art
sick.
stores, and it's pretty inexpensive. Now, see in here how we have it blended, but we can make that a little softer by going back. And what it does, the
Man, I
paper
should have
stump
gone to
picks
that.
up the tone and distributes it around.
Messed up.
See, you can use your finger, but this is a nice little tool. It's fun to use too. All right, let's move on. Let's this time start with a cone shape. We're going to draw an evergreen starting with a cone.
Ooh.
Now I'm going to
Is this guy from
lightly
Portland?
draw in this cone
New
and
Jersey.
use this as my guideline. And by, again, laying my pencil on its side and starting at the top.
Says this was
Side
made
to
in
side.
Jersey, though.
Wiggling back and forth, and this is why it's important to practice getting loose with line, because it comes in handy. See, we're getting that evergreen effect just by going backwards, forwards, and a little strokes like this indicate some ground. Now you could go back, and
Oh.
if the light was coming from, say, over here, you could,
I haven't heard
Just
the
go a
whole
little
new album
heavier.
yet.
with your color
That's
pencil
awesome.
on this side, to indicate some sort of shading, and then maybe a little heavier here for the cast shadow. All right,
Jeff's
let's move
son
on.
made like a book on home recording that's pretty cool that I
Okay, this
have.
time let's start with a long cylinder shape. Laying down. And put a cone
Yeah, his
in
son,
front.
Spencer, I think.
And a long rectangle. Put into a cube.
It's called
I guess you can call it a cube tangle.
Mirror Sound. I have it.
Out this side now. I
probably
think you
can't
can
see
really
it.
It's starting to shape up into an airplane.
Ugh.
And another cube back here.
It's pretty cool. It's an interesting
Flat one.
layout.
Okay, now what we've done here is we've combined a few of these
Sorry,
simple
we're
shapes
drawing.
to get a larger one. Let's put some cylinders under here now for the engines.
Yeah, it's too dark.
Now let's go back and put some detail in this.
We're
Or carve out of the
drawing
basic
rockets. Ooh, I'm reading Jeff's book. It's called
Make it move
How to Write
like
One
that.
Song. I haven't read the memoir yet.
Same thing over here.
Rewind. Did you miss a part? I will rewind for Elio. Sorry, Elio.
Here.
How far back should we go? We're drawing an airplane. I'm drawing a Boeing. How far back should we go? Okay, let's go. Maybe here? Maybe get the wings, yeah. How's that? Sorry, Elio.
And a long rectangle that we're going to put into a cube. I guess you can call it a cube tangle.
Cube tangle.
Out this side.
His
now, I think
lines
you
are a
can see
bit
it's starting
light.
to shape up into an airplane. And another cube back here.
Still working on the lamp.
Okay, now what we've done here is we've combined a few of these simple shapes to get a larger one. Let's put some cylinders under here now for the engines. Now let's go back and put some detail in this, or carve out of the basic shape.
For carving.
And make it look more like an airplane. Same thing over here. Like that. Put some windows in here. Make a line down there and put some dots on it for the people so they can see what we're doing from inside the airplane. Now I'd like to show you something called the kneaded eraser. This is a great eraser to use, and we're going to erase some of these pencil lines. Now, kneaded spelled with a K, and what that means is you can play with it like a piece of clay, and what happens is all the color that it has picked up, as you play with it, the color diffuses and it sort of cleans itself. And the best thing about a kneaded eraser is it can be shaped, make a point to get into some hard to reach places without ruining the rest of your picture, and it doesn't leave any crumbs.
Kneaded eraser.
And what's good about that is you don't have to go back
You need that?
brushing off and smearing your picture. Okay, let's add some tone to this. If the light was coming from up top,
This guy loves tone.
we would just apply some tone to the bottom.
Can you eat it?
And on these cylinder shapes, it'd be dark because the wing is casting a shadow on it. And we
I
can
had
put
one
some
of these in
shading inside.
college, one of those erasers.
All right. I know you're doing fine.
An eat it
So, let's
eraser?
Now let's use some cone
Yes,
shapes to create
yes.
some mountains. Now for this I'm going to be using a piece
Good
of
luck.
brown chalk. Now let's start with some basic cone shapes. And let's vary them a little bit in size. And as I said before, there might not always be exactly
Get
like
your cones.
the
Are you
initial
learning
shape, but
mountains?
pretty close. So let's go back and add some character to these mountains.
It is interesting that he starts
lights
with
are
the
coming from
basic
up here.
shape
And let's
and
go
then
back to
he-
shadow. First let's put a little
he
tone in.
draws around it. That is interesting.
Okay, now laying
It's
it
got
on its
some-
side. Gradually getting lighter. Same thing here.
Yeah, I don't draw like this is like the old style of drawing
Adding a
though.
third
Like,
dimension.
there was a lot of like
And let's put some more.
books that came out in the 80s and 90s that were like how to draw cartoons, and they would be like how to draw your favorite
now,
cartoon characters like Mickey
like to show
Mouse
you,
or Bugs
like I did with the
Bunny,
pencil
and it would
before when
all
I
be
laid it on
like
the
step
side.
by step,
Same thing is true of a piece
and you
of
would
chalk
draw like
or charcoal. This could be
series
charcoal
of
as well.
circles,
By laying it flat down
and then
applying
eventually
pressure
you would
evenly
draw
like
the
this, I'll get a
character
nice
around
even
it.
tone throughout. But
It's
if
kind
I
of
apply
an
a little
older
more pressure
style,
to this side,
but it's kind of interesting.
watch what happens. It gets a little sharper edge, and then it gets gradually
I
lighter.
like to learn the rules
See?
and then purposely
Or if I
breaking
apply
them. Yeah,
pressure
that's
the
what it's
other
all
way,
about. That's what you have to do with anything. Is like
The opposite happens.
you can start out breaking them,
Now,
but
looking back at this mountain,
it is good
you
to
can
learn
blend it
and
as
then
before
break,
with your stomp,
or go back and forth.
or you can use your finger. Or you can use
No,
what
I
we
agree.
artists call,
I didn't really like those books either, but
and just go back and blend those tones in there and get a real nice.
I didn't like coloring books
Softness
either
to it.
because I was just like
All right.
it was too boring for me. I just wanted to
Let's
draw,
continue.
just all day. I
Okay,
would
let's
draw.
start this time with 2 cube shapes. 2 different size cube shapes. Here's the first one. Let's put the other one right back here.
Making my own step-by-step books. That's cool.
Okay, that's some cylinder shapes.
Published them. That's very cool. I used to make my own like video game. I would
And you see we have a
draw
truck. Now let's go back and
like,
carve some,
all the menus of a fake
planes out of
video
this.
game.
and we'll get some detail that way. There's the front. There's some headlights.
And a lot of comics I would draw.
Hubcaps in there. And if the light is coming from up top, we would shadow this whole side. Same thing with this side. And maybe some cast shadow.
He loves shading.
That's how easy it
This
is
is
to
the
draw a
Blitz
truck.
way. Blitz style.
the Blitz Trucking Company. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, that's the old school way. That's true, Lou.
Now I'm going to take some simple square here, smaller square here,
Schmore.
and even a smaller one right there. Now let's take a triangle shape on this one and that one, a line down there.
A lot of the Disney stuff, like Disney film stuff, that's interesting though, is like a lot of it was rotoscoped, which means they would like draw cartoons over each frame of like a film. So that's why a lot of the like dancing and stuff was so realistic, because they would like frame by frame draw over actual footage.
Now let's go back over this and have the light coming.
But they would like draw their cartoons over like a film of someone dancing or walking, and they would reuse a lot of the same clips. It's kind of interesting.
Let's shadow this side of the silo, laying it on its side and applying more pressure to one side. Back and add some more detail to that. Cutting the top of the cone off. Same thing with the mountains.
Oh yeah, maps too. I would draw maps for sure. World building was fun.
Some texture in the front. You see how easy it is.
Yeah, the early animatics, very cool.
A barn, some windows. So now when you look at your blank piece of paper and you're looking at an object or a scene to draw, you have a system. You're going to start by building on simple shapes, turn them into form by adding shading, add some texture and detail. Try some of these on your own. Now let's discuss some basics of perspective.
Perspective, let's go. Look at this MS Paint drawing.
Perspective is the technique of drawing so that objects have the proper depth and distance. In other words, a real solid three-dimensional look. Now, perspective can be a little tricky at first, but it must be learned, because
I love the little music.
Done in bad perspective can make your picture look very wrong and unprofessional.
Very wrong.
So we're just going to cover a few simple rules here today.
So wrong.
And if you'd like to continue your study of perspective, there are many good books available. All right, let's begin.
2D art is sick.
All right, now I'm going to draw a horizontal line.
Mm-hmm. So wrong.
Now this horizontal line is called a horizon line. And the horizon line is the viewer's point of view. If we were going to be showing a lot more sky, we would have that horizon line much lower. And if we were going to have
the wrong moisture,
ground, we would do the opposite and make the horizon line much higher. Now, let's put a dot right in the center. And this dot represents where parallel lines appear to meet. Now, parallel lines never really do meet, but that's where they would appear to meet, and that is called a vanishing point. Now, let's assume we're standing looking down a long road. And, of course, that road never really comes together, but it appears to do that in the distance, and that's where the vanishing point comes in. Now, let's draw these lines. You see, it looks like we're looking down that road. Let's draw a couple more lines here. These represent the lines in the road. Beginning to look like a video game. Now, if we wanted to put a fence along the side of the road, or maybe telephone poles,
did you go to art school?
We would use the same vanishing point.
Yeah, a little bit. I went to school for graphic design.
Maybe another line here.
So kind of.
To where the bottom of the poles would connect.
It was more like learning how to use Adobe Suite
telephone poles
and a couple drawing classes. I wish I did more.
Be getting further,
but I learned enough. I liked what I learned. Yeah, I kind of appreciate that I went for graphic design. But I kind of wish, part of me wishes I did more illustration stuff, because I was like doing illustration freelance stuff on the side while I was going to college.
Let's draw some lines for maybe a structure, like a hot dog stand perhaps.
But it's kind of cool because I learned a lot of stuff I wouldn't have learned normally. And I don't know, I applied a lot of that to like my music stuff, like Photoshop.
Show you what we're going to use them for in a second.
Like doing all my own, I might not have done all my own like album art and stuff like that maybe. I don't know.
All right, now let's go back over this. And put
So yeah, I
in
learned
some
like Illustrator and
vertical lines.
Photoshop and design,
About that long.
InDesign, all that
And,
kind of stuff.
These lines will go off horizontal, like that, the side of the building. And this could be a hot dog
And yeah,
stand now.
I kind of
Use
like
this line.
sometimes go on
So
and
you got
off
it
wishing
going.
I did more. I didn't finish. Yeah, I wish I did more video stuff. I wish I did a little more
And,
like
yeah, this would be the
illustration, like
pavement
maybe some painting
sidewalk.
classes, like oil painting would have been fun to take in college.
And this fella selling some hot dogs along the side of the road.
But yeah, I didn't finish.
Using the same vanishing point.
I went to an art institute and
Now with one
then
vanishing point,
I got
this
kicked
is an
out
example of 1 point perspective.
for failing English too many times, and then I went to
Now
a
I'm going to make
community
another
college,
horizontal line.
and then I kind of just fizzled out because they didn't really offer enough classes. Like
Now, this
it
again
would
is
have
my
taken
horizon
like
line.
3 years, 3 or 4 years just to
This
get
time
like
I'm
an
gonna make-
associate's there.
2 vanishing points.
Digital camera
One
recorded
there
my
and one
senior
there.
year. Oh, that's cool.
Now I'm going to
Yeah,
take
the little digital cameras are
straight
fun.
edge and make my parallel lines going to this set of vanishing points. 1, 2. Now make some vertical lines. 1, 2.
But yeah,
Now,
college is really cool if you
where
have the
the
means.
Parallel
Like,
lines meet these
like you
vertical
don't need
lines.
it, but it's like if you do
I'm gonna
it,
make
definitely
another
try to
set of
take
lines going
advantage
to
of
the
all
other
the
vanishing
tools and
point.
like
1,
it is good to like have someone to just like make you do
2.
it. Because a lot of being an artist is
Vertical
just
line
like
here.
disciplining yourself to like actually do the work
Triangle shape
is really the hard part.
there. And at the point of that, I'm going to make another line to the vanishing
And just
point.
like, you know, getting criticism, working with other people is fun.
Now, with 2
Collaboration.
vanishing points, this is an example of 2-point perspective. And when I'm laying
But yeah,
out
I
a
might
picture,
go back when I'm
I'll
40.
use a straight
That could
edge
be
and a
cool.
pencil and vanishing
Your mom
points and
graduated for
horizon
you?
lines,
That's cool.
just to make sure that my perspective is correct. But when it comes time to doing my finished picture, I'll draw over these lightly drawn pencil lines and do it freehand and get a much more natural look to my drawing.
But what I do now, if I ever feel like I want to go back to college, I just buy like a couple random textbooks of like whatever subject I'm interested in, and you know, after like trying to study it a little bit, I get over that idea real quick, and remind yourself how expensive it is. Exactly. Yeah. This video is your degree. That's true. Nice. Yeah, Ethan rocked it. I was just like too distracted. I think I wasn't really ready for it. I kind of wish maybe I waited a couple years, but at the same time, you know, like
In order to learn to draw the human figure,
I don't know.
as opposed to the
I
human
might
figure,
not have made all the
we're gonna
music I
start with the
made.
oldest, and I think the best way to do that, and that's the stick figure. Okay, let's start now. As you know, the average man is about 7.5, 8 heads tall, and
That's cool.
we're going to stick to around those same proportions.
Yeah, I liked being in class learning. I just had a really hard time like
These little circles that I'm making
with the
indicate
studying
joints.
aspect.
This is gonna be his shoulder joints. This is going to be his hips.
But I
Now,
like
let's have
going
this
to
fellow play
like
guitar. So what we'll do is we'll have his legs straddled.
I like
throughout.
working in a classroom, and learning in a classroom is fun.
Little shapes for his
I
legs.
just don't like being at home with a book
now his
and
hand,
like
his arm,
a bunch
right
of
there,
worksheets
circle
to
for his
fill out.
elbow.
It's just not fun.
and this hand comes forward like that.
Yeah, everyone learns in
Now,
their
you gotta
own
remember,
way.
everything you do when you're making a drawing is in direct. Your next line is in direct relation to your last line.
But yeah,
So
I think there's a
already
world where I
indicated
could have
that's
been
the length of this
successful,
arm.
more
So
successful in school.
you just glance back and see that that's what we have to
And I
stick
like
with.
the idea of
Same
a lot of
proportions
it.
We'll hold for this hand. Okay.
And there is a lot of
This
things
kind
I
of
think that
cartooning
I
is about
probably
the same
wouldn't have
proportions. As you know,
learned,
cartoon
you know.
figures can be short and squat. Now for the face.
You draw people with the
Cartooning
stick.
is the same as anything else. We start with a
The
shape
stick
and
figure
some
start.
guidelines in.
It's pretty
Now
sick.
let's put some eyes. Nice
I just
guitar,
draw
he's pretty
people
happy.
with like
And a nose,
10 layers of clothing on. The
and
opposite of this.
ears.
So many layers that you don't have to even worry about anatomy.
Okay, now let's go back over this and thicken up the lines that we already have in there. Let's give him a neck and collar.
Circle and square. Yeah, the stick is sick.
Thicken up these lines. His hand. Hands are tricky. You're going to have someone pose for you or look at your own hands and in different positions. Now let's put the guitar in. Now let's rough that in. Guitars are fun to draw because you can't really do anything wrong. Just make a real funny shape with double color.
I did have some really awesome moments in school, though. I actually got really into art history, which I didn't expect to.
His torso. Now his legs.
Maybe because it was kind of low pressure and it was kind of interesting to me. There was like certain classes that I always got A's in, and then other ones I was like too choosy with my work. That was my problem. Because I would either get A's or D's.
The top of the guitar. Now let's go back over this with a black marker.
What a wild and crazy kid.
And this is how cartoonists work, by the way. They pencil it in first and then go over it after they're happy with what they've drawn. Maybe after a lot of erasing, but once they get to this step, they're pretty well.
What was the guitar? I missed the guitar statement. What did he say?
Some stubbly hair on the side.
This is me.
Sweet. A little bit of shadow.
You said you can never draw a guitar wrong.
Right on the ground that way.
I guess you could invent a new guitar.
Now you have
It's interesting.
Now what a cartoonist would do at this stage is take his eraser and just go over the whole drawing.
What?
The ink line stays and the pencil lines leave. Now I worked a little bit heavy on the pencil so you could see it. But they leave and then you have your cartoon. Now you can color it in or
Man, I love cartoons.
do anything you want at this point. Okay, now let's do another pose. This time let's put a little more action into it. Let's have a fella golfing. Start.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, Sarah.
This is his head.
I would kind of struggle with the work, but I would like just get by with test scores.
And that circle there indicates
That was my problem.
shoulder where it's going to bend. And his legs, one leg will be like this. Other one will be down like that.
But I was distracted.
And this arm is going to go up like that, and this one down.
What is going on now? Got a runner?
This one goes down where the other elbow, and up. Two circles indicate where his hands are. Now that's it. Now we have something to build on. Now let's go back and do that. Let's thicken in and start with the shoulder. Make these bumps because that's going to be like he's wearing a sweater. Now let's give this fella more girth than the other one. Let's make him a little heavier in the midsection there. And let's make his legs. Thicken them up.
He's talking about girth? I wasn't laughing at you, Elio.
Hands. Holding the golf club.
Are the lines... There is a little bit of weird line thing going on. Wonder if I could fix that. I know, it seems like it does at any angle.
Space in here. Here's his ear.
Sorry, hold on.
Put his nose in.
Don't laugh at girth.
And let's have his hat flying off.
Set it back and zoom in. I can't go back any further, but we are zoomed in.
Put his hair in like this. Squiggly lines like that. Have his
That's a good tip, though.
A little bit. And he's not too happy. Let's
it's
have
just too bright.
Like this.
Yeah, I can't make it any darker than that.
Down, showing he's mad. His teeth clenched.
Still on the lamp.
No reason.
Lucy's getting the shading just right on that there lamp. Man, I'm bummed. I had this really cool tape recorder that I found
The reason why he's not so happy is because
at an estate sale, and it doesn't work.
The golf ball.
But on the plus side, I can break it apart now and try to fix it, which is always fun.
fella keeps missing. Now, to show action in a cartoon, you can do things that you can't do in regular drawing, and that's
Which usually on tape recorders, the main things that go wrong is the belts get too loose.
Get your whole hand in
But
there.
I don't know.
Loose. Don't
I
be
want to
tight.
start
Don't
learning how to
get that real
fix
look to your
and
work.
break
Get
these
that real
things more
spontaneous
often.
line, like this. How much he's missing the ball by. And go over it. Do that.
Estate Sale Finder, I think.
Boom, boom, boom,
Is
like
that the website? Is it just estatesalefinder.com or something?
And,
Whatever the estate sale website is what we
swing it
use.
around once you got it up there.
We don't go every week, but
And,
we go a
get
lot.
a little shadowing on the ground. And some sweat around the laughing golf ball. And even a
Yeah,
caption.
it's definitely my favorite
Do
way
things in cartoons
to
you can't do in real.
find
Another kind of art.
anything shopping wise.
I have them sweating too from all the.
Yeah, I
missing
broke a
stuff.
couple things. I usually only go on Sundays though, because everything's half off usually. But yeah, I used to go to a lot of
Okay, this
Goodwills.
time,
Now
let's
I
go
pretty
two
much
girls
only go to
sunbathing on the
estate
beach.
sales. But I kind of miss the Goodwill grind a little bit.
All right, we start with our head right about here.
But I don't know. The
And
Portland Goodwills are
back.
lacking a bit, I
Yeah,
feel
like that,
lately.
sort of curved in like that.
There's some nice
And,
ones on the
we're
coast
gonna
that are
have our
fun.
shoulder blades going like this, up on an angle. And you'll see why in a second. Let's put our hips in. One there.
What is he
And
drawing?
legs. One leg will be up.
Yeah, Bins, I haven't been in a while. Bins is also fun,
Here's her knee.
but you sometimes have to like fight
This leg
over
will go
more
straight
people.
Here, down this way.
And you get those groups of guys with the cart that are all working together that are like
Now,
all
so
on
this
the
arm,
hunt.
supporting her weight.
I don't know. I feel like they look for not the same stuff as me.
And this one was how we're holding something, like a
But yeah,
some
Bins,
animal.
Bins rock. The vibes are off. I have
Okay, now let's go
most
back
of
to
my
the
favorite
details.
clothes are from Bins though, actually.
Okay, now-
Crazily.
To make a cartoon head facing in different directions, you can make your guidelines wrap around this opening shape. Like think of the shape as a balloon or an egg. And this line here will be kind of curved, indicating that her head is a little bit that way. Same thing with this line.
Did he say what he's drawing before he draws
Okay, let's
each of
put her
these?
facial expression in, which is
Perplexed.
happy. She's on the beach. Let's make her
Guys are
eyes
mostly there on weekends and afternoon.
half
Okay.
masked here, half closed.
Weekday early.
She's
Yeah, I
looking
haven't
at
done
us,
that in a
looking at
minute.
the pupils a little
I
bit
usually
that
go
way.
on weekends, and
Big
that's probably
eyelashes.
why.
Eyebrows up. Or a small, cute nose.
I don't mind it, but it's just like,
Lipstick.
yeah, it does suck out the fun a little bit.
For her hair.
But yeah, I've got some cool jackets and a lot of like, I want to start getting like blanks of
Long
blank
hair.
shirts, and then
Let's go
start
back.
getting like
Now,
fabric
this one
markers
here
and just
is her
drawing on
shoulder.
them for
Let's give
fun.
her shoulder
From
just coming
Bins,
up
that
and
could
down
be
where her
fun.
face is. Her-
But yeah, I get a
her
lot of
chin
VHS from Bins for late nights.
Flaring out again.
And I get a lot of
After
blank
the
tapes for
elbow.
recording there. And some cool like cookbooks, weird
Flaring away.
cookbooks. I have a pretty insane cookbook collection at this point. I think I might start like a cooking series where we pick like a random cookbook out of the collection and like pick a random pick like a random recipe out of
And
each
it's got a
one
bathing suit on it.
just to try would be kind of fun.
And let's make this leg go up.
Embroider some Bins
Yeah.
jackets, hell yeah.
And her legs pointed. So let's put her. She's barefooted, so
Some jeans I need to doodle on.
Okay.
Yes, I am in need of some
like that.
decent jeans. I've been on a
Another
pants
leg back
journey
here.
for a while. I cannot find a good pair of pants that aren't just
Foot
like
pointed.
the Carpenter
Mark
Carhartts.
here for her knee.
Like I just want like a good pair of like
Her
black
thumb. She's holding this,
faded jeans,
Fingers
like
around
some
the other
old
side.
Levi's that aren't
Finger
like
on it.
$60.
sticking out like that. Let's put some
I don't know. It'll happen. It'll happen.
suntan oil here.
I'm on my pants journey. Maybe I'll have to start making my own
More oil on
pants.
it. Now we have a pretty
Yeah,
good
I have a screen printing kit I've been
Okay, now
meaning.
let's put the beach line in.
I want to just like for myself do the drawing on them, and then
in the back, that's a straight line.
Same with the screen printing, but ideally it would be nice to like work my way up. Like maybe if I have some extras, I can throw them up on a shop somewhere.
Big circle.
Sewing machine is cool.
Remember how we
yeah, embroidery is very cool
also.
also.
Think of that as a bowl or an egg. This is going to be the sun. Let's put a facial expression on the sun.
But yeah, I love the idea of screen printing. I've just been kind of putting it off. Same with oil painting. It's like things that are kind of out of my comfort zone that I know I want to do, that I've just kind of been putting off a little bit. But I will do them.
It should be expressing a funny idea.
I should just do it. Maybe I should stream it, and that'll make it more fun.
Okay, now I've inked this drawing in. Now let's go back over it, and we're going to put some color in this one. I'm going to be using colored pencils. I'm using a light peach for her face.
This guy loves drawing the sun.
In this drawing, the sun is right there in the city, so our light source is coming from there.
Oil.
And even though this is a cartoon, we still have to...
Our screen printing kit's easy to find. I don't know, I just got one on... there's like cheap ones on Amazon. I can't really vouch if they're good or not. But I got one... I bought myself one for Christmas like last year for like $100 or something. For everything. So I don't know if it's good or not.
She doesn't have a tan yet, folks.
It seems like it would be good, but it's like you have to have like a space to burn the screens and stuff.
Put our fingers in.
I'll have to try it out. Part of it is like I haven't had a design that I for sure want to do. But I like the idea of having like a bunch of small kind of like modular designs that I could kind of combine. Like little, like smaller logos or pieces of text that I can like combine into a... But I guess that's more work.
Okay, now
but you can also like get screens made, but it's a little more expensive.
Go back over this.
Yeah, I guess like a flash sheet a little bit.
And I'm going to shadow this side here.
X-Acto knife, yeah, you can also do that. You can like cut your own kind of stencils. You just got to be a little more careful about that, I think. But that definitely works. I think part of it is you have to like heat treat them too. Like, I think a lot of people just iron them after with some parchment.
Fixing here. Not much though, just a little bit. Put some red in for the lips.
Yeah, that could be a fun project.
A shine on the bottom.
Maybe that'll be a winter project.
I want to go back on her cheeks and put a little red there. You can go over that brown a little bit. A little bit of red. And maybe even a little bit down there to go over the lines like that. Put some red in for the hearts.
Pizza. Pizza is a good reward for music, I would say.
A little bit of white showing creates a little bit of interest in your work.
A little interest?
There. Give them rosy cheeks.
Hey, Cabes. What's up? Caves has graced us with her presence.
Now let's talk a little bit about composition. Now the goal here is to arrange the elements of your picture in an interesting way. You want to invite the viewer's eye into the picture and make the best use of the frame.
Frogville merch? What would it be?
This may be true for the elements of a landscape or pieces of fruit in a still
life. What would Frogville merch look like?
Now here's a guideline that might help. We'll be using
like just Frog HQ on a shirt?
I'm going to divide
or like Mr. Poop like propaganda? That would be crazy.
Now, the beginner would have tendency to put the center of interest
Frogville skyline,
right smack down in the middle of this picture. But actually, there's a more interesting way of doing that. These dots represent where the green lines intersect and are good places for points of interest.
Frogville in Times New Roman, off-centered. That's it. Like the Fox Academy band hoodie.
He's happy about this.
Frogville in Times New Roman, bottom right corner of the hoodie.
He's holding the nail.
Put it inside the pocket. Yeah, print a hoodie with the design inside of the pocket. Now that's crazy.
Hand up here holding the
What
hammer.
is he drawing here? Okay, hammer. Oh, it was hammer time, okay. Copy his heart and make it for the merch.
his face over here.
Yeah, I
and
could
we're bringing
use
your
this
eye
guy.
right
Some
into
Blitz art would be
the
sick.
action.
The transitions, I love. Okay, guys, get ready to learn some quick sketches.
Okay, let's draw a tree, a different kind of tree than we've been drawing. And by laying the pencil
A tree you've
aside
never
like
drawn
this,
before.
I'm going to do a line like that. Then I'm going to go back on this side using the point and double that line, leaving a little bit of white space.
Okay, you guys getting this?
You see, I already have the
What
trunk of
time
the
is it,
tree
Elio, for you?
shadowed a little bit. I leave the paper in the middle for the white part. Let the paper work for
Oh
me.
yeah, you're trying to get up
Same
early,
thing
huh?
here. I'm going to lay it down, make it jagged, because trees have different shapes to them. Very interesting.
149.
Like that. Now, obviously the light is coming from this side because that's the shaded side. So this one here, let's just draw with the point. And watch how I can turn the pencil and like lift it up like that. And
This
I get
guy
that
stole
real
my
nice
move. I
little
love
float
doing
over.
that move
I'm
with
gonna go
the
back and sort of thicken it up towards
pencils,
the tree.
is twisting
Double
it.
that line a little bit. And I'm going to darken it in because this one doesn't get
Night,
shadowed at all because
Spooky.
it's on the other side of the tree and it doesn't see
Late
anybody.
Night Tober rocks. I
Now,
will
put
do
some
more
branches in this.
streams
Watch what I
ASAP.
do.
I'm
I
sorry,
literally
chat.
Use the point and just keep twisting it.
We're
like
back.
sort of lose control of the pencil. And by doing that, I get that kind of look.
We love the streams.
Same thing. Look how natural those branches look. If you try to draw them, it might look too contrived.
If you try to draw
Some more
them,
branches here.
it won't work.
I'll lay it down for this. I'm going to go back in. And do it again right here. I suggest you
East
go out
Coast,
into a
there's
park or the woods and sketch trees, and boy, they are fun to draw. They're so interesting.
trees are so
No two
interesting.
trees are exactly alike either, you'll find that. Let's do that trick again with that.
He's getting wild with this
Let's add some
twist
here.
move.
Let's add some texture to the tree here. And on the base here, let's upward strokes where the ground would be. For some grass.
Good night, good night.
Now you got the pencil working for you, you got the paper working for you. Pretty soon you don't even have to show up anymore, folks. Okay, let's put some leaves in now. I'm using like a light red. I'm going to lay it on the side and put some leaves in here. Very lightly. Very irregular.
Yo! 38? Are you kidding me? That's not even real.
Darker values in here
We've
by
been
building
hacked
down the
again.
pencil a little bit and
Caffeine
create a
hug,
little
what's
interest
up?
that way.
Yeah,
Now you can add as much or as little detail as you like. You can add
Yeah,
some more
the
branches
twist move
and
is
even some more
tricky.
leaves. But I think it's kind of an
what's up,
interesting
Caffeine
effect
Hug?
to
We're learning
mix
how to draw
black
from
pencil
Bruce Blitz
a color, just one color, and have the two together.
from
Okay, let's draw a horse.
1989, I
Start
think
with
it
a real
said.
large circle like that.
He
Notice how
uses
I
a lot of
use my hand around the
shapes.
page and get that feel.
And we're learning how to
Now
draw.
let's make an elongated
Bruce
cube.
Blitz. TM. Go back.
circle.
Okay, we're going back for Elio. Elio gets the
You can
rewinds.
see we're beginnings of a horse.
Did you miss? Oh, he's making a horse? I cannot believe this is a horse. You don't actually have to? No, I'd love to. I'm happy to for Elio.
That feel. And here let's make an elongated cube.
No, I feel you. Oh, it comes back to horse. I know.
And here another circle.
Every is just horse
Line
tober, I
right here.
guess. It looks like a stick of butter.
And you can see where the beginnings of a horse are happening here.
Looks
Here.
like the over the garden wall horse.
Now let's go back over this. More or less define what we've got. Darken this in a little bit. Now for the placement of the eye, it's about the top of the cube. Leave a little white space for a highlight, and darken this in.
He wants to steal. Yes, exactly.
Some hair. His mane.
I'm not
Now
doing
what
well
you
with
would
the
do
whole
is you would select your light
butterstick
source.
method. It's
And
okay.
select
Neither
your
is
light
he,
source
to
and,
be
begin
honest.
to shadow it and put as much detail as you wish.
But it is kind of beautiful in its own way.
Okay, now let's do a still life. Now, I'm not
We
going to finish
finished
this
the
drawing, but I
horse?
would like to introduce to you another
That's
way
the
of
horse.
shadowing. We're going to be doing this with pen and ink, or marker. Let's first do a ball here, which is like a sphere, only halfway. And let's put in some fruit.
My number one tip for drawing horses
Or
to
orange
make
back
their
here.
eyes as soulless as
And we'll take some
possible.
grapes,
Interesting.
which are nothing more than circles.
It's okay.
overlapping
Now we're
each other.
drawing fruit. Fruit, you got no
Filling
soul
out.
to worry about.
The bowl onto the table like that. A couple loose ones.
Couple loose ones.
Maybe a grapefruit, larger fruit back here, like a grapefruit. Maybe a pear outside the bowl. Okay, we have it roughed in. Now, I'm not going to outline the whole thing, but if I were to go back over this,
Add more fruits, Bruce.
I'll just do the one orange here. Different hand pressures achieving variation in line. Get the top of the bowl too.
Lou, posted horse.
Now, to shadow this,
Let's go.
let me take out the line in the center of it.
I love it.
If the light is coming
No,
from
you
this
rocked
side,
the horse for sure.
we can't do it.
You're following along
marker,
well.
What we did with pencil.
You got a
by
nice Bruce
shadowing
pick
it
in
and
here,
maybe
too.
Blending it.
The
We can
airplane,
make
the
real
truck,
small
the
lines
lamp,
on the darkened side.
guitar man.
Just like
Good
this.
stuff.
Yeah, see how that gives the effect of
It's got the butter nose.
a light tone, even though we're using a single line each time.
Yes, the half
So the light's
tone.
hitting it there. Now you can go back over that,
Cross hatching.
crisscross it, and that's called cross hatching.
Okay.
Okay, now let's do a seascape now with a
Little
sailboat and some palm
1800s
trees.
mode.
Real lightly.
He's
Like a line like
giving
that.
up on drawings left and
Over the
right.
Sailboat. Let's do just that.
We're on to the sea now. He's like, starts a new painting, and as soon as he can give you a new tip, he moves on to the next one. I love it.
Some mountains.
Just like me for real.
And in the foreground,
I should for real make one like a like a
a little reflection.
instructional video like this, but maybe
And these lines here were some palm
maybe
trees
lean into
going
it more.
different ways. Yeah. It's so easy to draw palm trees and fun. Make some spokes like that.
Horse. Horses are
Right
sick.
here
I need more horse shirts.
and there. Now watch this.
I want
Go
the
up and down
like
each
Charlie
spoke.
from It's Always Sunny. His
Spoke.
horse shirt
And come
is
down.
epic. I saw it once years ago, and I didn't buy it, and
That's
then
what gets that.
now people resell it for a lot. Horse postcards. That's cool.
And you do the same thing to the others. Okay. Now let's put the trunk of the tree in.
Maybe I should make horse
Very
merch for
jagged
one of my
like this. These things
bands.
go up like this if you could see them up close.
How to
Look
draw
at the layers.
whales. That could be
Go
cool.
back and put some lines like that.
We're getting tropical.
Do the same to these trees.
I think this might be Mr. Blitz's calling right here, actually. He's kind of going
Right,
off
right.
on these.
Lines. And if the light's coming from here, let's have some
These palm trees are kind of sick, actually.
shadows going this way. Maybe some
Frog girls.
leaves coming up out of the ground like that. And some real nice strokes, gentle strokes to indicate some wind. And you can go back over a
Make sure you indicate wind.
easy sketch like this and put a little color into it. Laying a pencil on the side and
Hyper-realistic palm tree trunks.
you don't have to go
Yeah,
crazy
that's
in
like the
detail for
main
this
thing that
because
he's made
it's a
that is
real
like...
simple sketch.
He's rocking those palms.
And you can shadow as much as you want. Then go back and do the sky. And
You do
just
the
to show
rest.
you what a frame can do to enhance a little picture like this too.
It's done.
All right, now let's try a landscape. And we'll be utilizing some of the same
That
shapes
wasn't a
that we've been
landscape?
speaking about. We'll put some mountains in, some trees, and a cabin. Now I'm going to be working with different lead pencils that are softer leads like 5B and 4B. And with different hand pressures, I'll be able to achieve different variations of tone.
Let's go.
All right, not quite halfway up the picture. Let's make a shape that comes out like that and goes back in. And over here,
Yes,
lower
the
than that,
seascape, that's right.
let's have another shape.
Now it's
Back out and
land.
back.
Landscape.
And about halfway, let's make a line that goes straight across.
It'd be funny if he frames it now.
Now, real lightly, we're going to suggest diagonal line where some evergreen trees are going to be in the distance, and another
That's
line
it.
going up that way. Now for a mountain, which will make the highest peak right there. Another one back there, maybe. Okay, now let's tone this body of land. Now, if the light's
We're
coming from
toning.
this way, that means that we'll think of this as a rounded sphere, the top part of a sphere, which means that
Can't
the front
see.
part won't be seeing that much light, so we're going to make that darker and gradate the tone all the way up.
Is it because of the
tone in?
quality?
And right here, let's put in some
Should I
darker
wipe
gradient.
off the lens?
And the pencil on the side, look how much ground I can cover. Make the pencil work for me.
I don't know if that helped.
Okay, now right here, let's put in the cabin, which will be, as you know, a square.
Yeah, his lines are a bit light. I can barely see it. Thanks for cleaning my eyes.
And a triangle
I get those eye boogers out.
for the roof. And let's see, right about less than halfway down, let's make another line and add a shed to it.
You better
Over
add a
the
horse
house.
to this though.
Just carve it right out.
Or would that be a horse-scape?
How about a porch?
You did a time jump?
Okay, how about some shrubbery around the house?
No worry.
And a chimney, which is a cube. And the bottom part takes on the shape of the house. It slants. Darken
This is
that
how you
side.
draw, guys. This is the only way.
Okay, there's our house. Now,
Is it the Bob Ross song?
erase some of this.
He does sometimes seems like he's trying to be the Bob Ross of
Okay, how about
cartoons.
a rowboat right here.
Like he just didn't know how to draw, but he decided he wanted to do
Shape
that.
like that. Darken the inside.
He's like, I want to be the Bob Ross of cartoons. How hard could
Tie it
that
right
be?
to the front of the house there. Got some grass in the foreground. Now let's put an evergreen tree. Now we're going to lay this point down. Squiggly lines like that will suggest an evergreen.
Okay.
Go back and forth.
He's got tech. He's got
Back
strats.
here. Using more the point for this one. How you doing so far? You okay? You with me?
He's painting with that pencil right now. He copied that from Bob. Yeah, someone else is drawing for him.
Okay, now in the distance,
Yeah, the cuts
we're
are
gonna put some evergreen
suspicious.
trees in, but we're going to go very, very lightly. And we're going to lay this pencil on the side.
He's just the face.
Up, down,
He's
leaving
hacking.
that jagged edge on the top to give the impression that
It does sound so
there are trees in the
Bob-esque.
distance. Okay, now these are the mountains, so let's go down make some broad strokes like this next to each other so we get a different texture than what we have been doing. We'll go back over it in a second to carve out some shadowing, but right now let's just get the tone in by doing this.
Okay. He's been drawing like cubes this whole time, and now he's doing like a fully shaded graphite piece.
Move that right up to the point. Come down. And I can do it here too, because there'll be some bumps within the mountain too in there. Now what we're going to do now is take our kneaded eraser. We could do one of two things. We could squiggle it a little bit, go from side to side.
His name is Bruce Blitz.
Or we can, some downward strokes might help a little.
BB. Ooh, we got highlights on the water. That's kind of sick.
Peaceful mountain scene.
You just called that done though?
Well, that's about all we have time for. I hope that learning some of these basics has given you some foundation to continue to learn to draw.
Woo!
And if you've enjoyed this tape, you may enjoy other Blitz tapes as well, like basic cartooning or learning to draw your own comic strips. And remember this, to have fun when drawing. Don't worry about good or bad. You're an artist, express yourself. And I suggest that you develop a habit of keeping a sketch pad with you at all times, like when you walk in the park or when you go to a ball game, or even just sketching things in your own living room.
Or even at Hot Topic.
If you do this, you'll find a couple things will happen.
Pad.
One, you'll look at things differently, and you'll learn to break them down to their basic elements, sort of like drawing them in your own mind. And two, you'll develop a whole new appreciation for
jury
the
duty.
things in this world.
Keep your sketch pad
I'm
handy.
Bruce Blitz saying thank you, and keep on drawing.
Oh yeah, what are you drawing, Bruce? What are you drawing? Another landscape, another cabin, another cabin. He's pretending to draw. Some off-camera mining. That's so real though. That was pretty sick though. That was an all-timer. That was a pretty good one. I like that a lot. I like that a lot one. I think that's the end. That was very sick. Alright. Whoa. Did it just flash a logo? Okay. Well, I think we'll call that the stream. But I definitely want to do some more often streams, I'm thinking. In the next week or two, we should do some every couple days, for sure. We're definitely going to have a Frogville stream next Thursday, because I think Mr. Poop might be coming back. I don't know. But other than that, yeah, we're going to definitely have some more late nights. And I'll see if I can get some of the PC games working. And we could do some garlic phones, more YouTube stuff. Very fun. But yeah, I like the drawing. I'm excited to try out the other painting VHS that I got in Hawaii. See what's up with those. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later, alright? See you guys in the Discord. And catch you on the flip, alright? Have a good night, alright? Okay. And bye-bye.